Ladies and gentlemen, VA Loma Linda Healthcare System proudly welcomes the 2008 National Veterans Creative Arts Festival to Riverside, California. Already the scene of many exciting artistic and cultural events, the Inland Empire is the perfect venue for our veterans' display of their talent and spirit. Arriving to palm-lined avenues, a backdrop of the San Bernardino Mountains, and the royal Hollywood-like treatment, our award-winning veterans have truly felt like the stars they are, and the stage is set for them to shine. The festival is presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs, as well as Help Hospitalized Veterans, and the American Legion Auxiliary. As a courtesy to the stage show performers and other members of the audience, we ask that you refrain from taking flash photos and turn off all pagers and cell phones for the duration of the show. Thank you, and enjoy the performance.
Places, everyone! Let's get this thing started! I said places! Dracula, get back in your coffin! This is not a buffet!
Well, hello, little mister.
Darth, you are not the diva here. Just take a look around you. Come on, people, let's do this scene. Chewie, are you a tenor? Kong, that's a lamppost, not a building. Come on, let's get this thing going. Robin Hood, leave the light alone. Urkel, take care of that. Come on, places! Places, everyone!
Hooray for Hollywood! That's groovy valley, hooty Hollywood. Where every office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking man. And any barmaid can be a star maid if she dances with or without a band. Hooray for Hollywood! Where you're terrific if you're even good. Where anyone at all can surely tempo to any simple is equally understood. Go out and try your luck, you might be coddled up. Hooray for Hollywood! Who is wearing a frown or the dance? There's a dream of romance or the scene where the villain is free. That's entertainment. The bird who is thrown out of work by the boss, who is thrown for a loss by the skirt, who is doing him dirt. The world is a stage, the stage is the world of entertainment. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere can you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra mile. There's no people like show people that smile when they are low. Even with the turkey that you know will fold, you ready stretch it out in the cold. Still you wouldn't take it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show.
Welcome to the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival. We are honored to have a very special friend of veterans here today to serve as our Mistress of Ceremonies. She has served as the National Honorary Chairperson for the Department of Veterans Affairs National Rehabilitation Special Events since 2001. She routinely visits hospitalized veterans, has gone on USO tours to support our troops, and has been named an honorary Green Beret by the Special Forces Association. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ms. Bo Derrick.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Yes, I do support our veterans. And what a wonderful way to start our show today. I've actually brought along a friend to help me out. Some of you may have met him personally at some of our national VA events. Others might know him from Northern Exposure, Sex and the City, maybe the most successful romantic comedy of all time, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Please help me welcome Mr. John Corbett.
Where else can you see the cowardly lion beating up Peter Pan? Thank you.
As you have already seen, we have an exciting show planned for you today, and I'm thrilled to help serve as Mistress of Ceremonies this year. I've enjoyed serving as the National Honorary Chairperson for VA's 6 national special events, of which the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival is one. I've already been part of the audience for this event many times, so it is especially exciting and fun for me to actually be part of the show today. I know that John is equally excited to participate in today's impressive display of talent by our nation's veterans. What you are witnessing here today is the culmination of a spectacular week of activities for these veterans. They have come from all over across the country in celebration of the final stage of talent competitions that began last January at their local VA medical facilities, where they received treatment in the Department of Veterans' National Health Care System around the country. This year, more than 3,100 veterans from 113 VA facilities entered the competition, and 120 of those veterans are exhibiting their award-winning talent here today in music, drama, creative writing, dance, and the visual arts.
I'll take over from here.
Thank you.
This annual competition confirms the value of the creative arts in the lives of our nation's veterans for their emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being, and offers visible evidence of their triumphs over life's challenges. They have come here this week to celebrate together. I invite you to celebrate with them today, witness their spirit and determination as they perform for you and display their beautiful artwork, and let these veterans inspire you as they reach for their dreams. I invite you to be proud that this is a show for veterans, about veterans, and by veterans. We salute their accomplishments, and we're honored this afternoon to have someone who has distinguished himself both as a veteran and as an advocate for veterans' needs. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Charles L. Hopkins, Assistant Secretary, Operations, Security, and Preparedness, Department of Veterans Affairs. Yeah. There he is. That's Hoppy. Hoppy Hopkins.
I think you will all agree with me that Hollywood has given us many of our most beloved songs, such as the fun 3 you just heard by our 2008 Festival Chorus in their Hollywood medley. We've decided to devote the first segment of our show today to some of the much-loved music of the movies. You may remember the American Film Institute released its list of top movie songs of all time and greatest movie musicals not long ago. In fact, the 3 songs you just heard now made those lists. It's probably no surprise to you the #1 song on the Film Institute's list was that soulful classic from the 1939 movie musical, The Wizard of Oz, Over the Rainbow. Navy veteran Paul Boroff of Salt Lake City is no stranger to our festival stage. As a repeat national winner, Paul has many festival friends and surrounds himself with a very few special ones now for his own unique rendition of the time-honored masterpiece. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Paul Boroff and friends with Over the Rainbow.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place beyond the sun, just one step beyond the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star, I wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you will find me, somewhere over that rainbow. Bluebirds fly. If those birds fly, if they can fly over that rainbow, why, tell me why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I fly over the rainbow, way up high? Bluebirds fly, dreams come true, yours will too. Somewhere over the rainbow. Toto, here, Toto.
Oh, you wicked little girl. You little wicked girl, and your dog too. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Thank you, Paul. That was such a cool, jazzy rendition. No wonder that song is so popular. Originally recorded by the Chordettes in 1954, the song Mr. Sandman has been featured in many soundtracks. Back to the Future, Uncle Buck, Philadelphia, and several Halloween films? are among the most recent. We have a wonderful rendition to you today performed by a Minnesota trio of veterans who call themselves the Bachelors. I think you'll find their style reminiscent of the Mills Brothers. St. Paul, Minnesota Air Force veteran Maurice Young and Navy veteran Monroe Wright III of Maplewood, Minnesota have been singing together since 1969. Maurice says Calvin Sonny Knight, a Minneapolis Army veteran, joined the group to complete the trio in 1984, making him the new guy. Sonny says he is particularly thrilled to be at the Riverside Film Festival this year, since his mother lives in Los Angeles, and she's here today in the audience to see him perform for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, and most especially to Sonny's mom, please welcome the Bachelors singing Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a drink. Make her complexion like peaches and cream. Give her two lips like roses and clover. Then tell me that my lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. There's no one I can call my own, and I'm so tired of being alone. Sandman, bring me a dream.
The Gene Kelly song and dance classic, Singin' in the Rain, is the most memorable movie musical of all time, and placed that well-known 1952 song number 3 on its top 100 song list. Singin' in the Rain has been recorded by a number of artists and used in at least 16 films. Today, it is the winning dance number of Army veteran Nick Strom of Oklahoma City. Nick tells us, yes, Oklahoma City. Nick tells us that he finally had the time to take tap dancing lessons 13 years ago at the age of 60. And he says, winning the competition at the age of 63 makes him feel like he's 72 again. Nick says, Nick's advice to everybody is to get out there and do something. Everybody has a hidden talent. You're never too old. Nick has friend Lionel Marcoux, an Army veteran from Milan, Illinois, to sing for his dance. So, ladies and gentlemen, Singing in the Rain, Lionel Marcoux, and Dancing in the Rain, the festival's own Gene Kelly, Nick Strom.
singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain. I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain. I'm singing, just dancing in the rain. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain. I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain. I'm singing, just dancing in the rain.
My name is Dallas Lee. I am an Air Force veteran from Topeka, Kansas. It is my privilege to be with you today as we pay tributes to a very special friend of the National Veterans Creative Arts Festival, renowned actress of Hollywood's golden era, Jane Powell. Jane has given selflessly to this program over the years, returning 9 times to serve as its mistress of ceremonies, always enthusiastically willing to lend her time and talent toward increasing public awareness of the festival and the success of this show. Now, Jane's career began in Oregon at the age of 12 when she tap danced and sang on KOYN, the local radio station in her native Portland, Oregon, where she also served as the Oregon Victory Girl, selling war bonds during World War II. While on a family trip to California, her parents urged her to audition for Stars Over Hollywood talent show. She won first place, signed a full contract with MGM the very next day at the age of 14. And a star was born. Arriving in Hollywood at such a young age, she was often referred to as everyone's favorite little sister or the girl next door, and indeed played the ideal American girl, starring in 20 MGM musicals, including one of the best-loved musicals of all time, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, also one of the American Film Institute's top 25 musicals. Many of the songs she introduced became standards. She has starred in virtually every entertainment medium, written an autobiography, produced an exercise video, and appeared on the lecture circuit. Those of us who have had the privilege to appear with Jane in past festival shows consider it truly an honor and treasure the photos we have with her and the time she spent with each of us. Even with her own very active life, Jane has always made time for veterans. And for these efforts, she was recently honored with the Secretary's Diamond Award by the Honorable James B. Peake, Secretary of Veterans Affairs. This is a prestigious award given to individuals outside of VA who support the department's mission by their actions and deeds, demonstrating the honor due this nation's veterans. Certainly a description of our much-loved girl next door, Jane Powell.
I'm sorry I'm not with you all today, but I know the show is going to be just as stupendous as it always is, because every year it gets better and better and better, and the audiences enjoy you so much. And I know this is a big day for you. You've worked so hard to get here, and that goes for our arts and crafts and also for all the singers and dancers and the writers. I just know how excited you are about being in Riverside and being a part of this wonderful, wonderful festival.